I've played League of Legends for a few years now, and every now and then I think to myself, why do I do this? Why do I spend countless of hours on a game that I don't really enjoy? It pisses me off. Am I addicted? And why do millions of other players do the same? That is something I'm trying to figure out in this video. If you were to explain the game to someone who haven't played before, they might say it sounds kind of boring, and for good reason. I mean, if you take the game's most popular game mode, Summoner's Rift, it's basically 10 players on the one map that this mode has. And you have all these rules that you will have to follow, depending on your role. On paper, that doesn't really sound all that exciting. So why do we play it? The thing is, as you probably already know, League is way more than that. With over 170 champions, endless mechanics to master, and a community that somehow keeps coming back. Despite almost all of them claiming that they want to quit, there has to be something special about this game. And if we want to understand why people are still playing this game, over 15 years later, we will first have to understand the game's player base. There's a ton of different players in the game, but you got players like me who only really play the ranked mode. We spam solo queue hoping to climb, but never really gets anywhere. And then occasionally take a few normal games with some friends, just to chill, or to try something new like a new champ or build. Then there's also the people who are too scared to even touch the ranked mode. All they do is play normal games, and yes, I'm calling you out. Now I'm just playing. And then we got the ARAM people, who literally just do nothing else but play ARAM. I don't know if these people are just really indecisive or just like gambling, because they for some reason don't want to be able to pick their own champion. And man, I swear with all these ARAM players, they should really make a ranked mode for this game. Whenever someone mentions the League player base, something that almost always will be brought up is the game's toxicity. And the form of toxicity is being showcased in various different ways, such as the more subtle one, like emote use after you get a kill or something. Then there are the more direct way with the chat, where people will call you all kind of slurs. And the funny thing is about this is it will 99% of the time come from your own teammates. I think one of the more annoying forms of toxicity in the game is when people spam ping. But I mean, you can mute them, but damn, it's annoying because I think I need the I don't even know, I guess I just have to mute them. And I of course can't forget to mention the people who will take all this to another level of toxicity. And that is the people who are running it down, meaning their objective is just to die to the enemy and get their own team to lose. They will actually rather do this than simply just leaving the game. I can literally go on and on. There's also people that will add you as a friend after the game so they can flame you directly. Like the other day I had a jungler who didn't perform that well and got gapped. I also didn't perform that well and also probably got a little gap, right? Anyway, our ADC carried this game and we won the game. And after the game, the jungler didn't think that I got enough flame, so he trash talked me. I just ignored him and he actually friended me after the game so he could directly flame me and tell me how shite I was. But let me remind you, we actually won that game and I just don't get why he would do that though. I think what you can take away from this is that a lot of League players have an ego problem. They hate being corrected, but have no problem telling you exactly what you did wrong. Even if they were the ones running it down, as they say, they'll still find a way to pin the blame on you. Somehow in their mind, it's always someone else's fault. But the reason why this game actually is still going, I think, is because of the ever-changing meta. That makes the game feel kind of fresh every time you play it. You could play something one week and the next week it's unplayable, which forces you out to play new champions and learn new things. This is a double-edged sword though, because while it is cool that the game forces you to play new stuff and try other champions, it is also annoying that the one champion you like is not playable anymore. League is also a game you can keep improving at. I mean, there's so much stuff to learn from, and each role is so completely different. I mean, you can be a top level player in one lane and a noob in another lane. I like this about this game. One thing I also quickly want to mention about League is its esports. League of Legends has managed to make such an interesting esports with leagues across the world, such as the LCK, the LEC and the LCS. We also have these world championships every year, which never fails to get me hyped. Like, some of my friends rarely play the game, but they will tune in to worlds every year. But like, what makes people actually quit the game, like for real? And that could be their updates, such as Vanguard, which is a pretty invasive anti-cheat software. And for some reason, they keep getting rid of ways to get free skins and other loot. Like the time they got rid of the free chest. Now they're kind of back, but not in the same way. Anyway, maybe this video was just me questioning myself on why I'm still playing this game. And what about you? Are you still playing League? And why the hell are you doing that? Let me know down below and see you.